Last year, the conflict in Afghanistan took a dramatic turn with the withdrawal of international troops, the collapse of the government and the takeover of the country by the Taliban forces. Since then, common Afghans have lost their fundamental rights. Recently, Taliban arrested an Afghan model along with 3 other people for allegedly disrespecting Islam and the Quran. Take a look.
Ajmal Haqiqi is a well-known model in Afghanistan who is known for his fashion shows, modeling events and YouTube videos. But recently, he was appeared handcuffed in a light brown jail uniform in the videos released by the Taliban. The de facto rulers of the war-torn country have arrested Ajmal for allegedly insulting Islam and Quran. The model was apparently forced to confess to having the intention to encourage others towards anti-Islamic acts. As per reports in a video clip, Ajmal was seen laughing as his colleague Ghulam Sakhi, who is known to have a speech impediment that he uses for humor, recited the verses of the Quran in Arabic in a comical tone. After learning about the video that was posted on social media, Taliban arrested Ajmal Haqiqi and his colleagues. By detaining Haqiqi and his colleagues and coercing them into apologizing, the Taliban have undertaken a blatant attack on the right to freedom of expression.
It is important that the international community should gear up, should look at Afghanistan so that it doesn't go into the morass that it has come out of or become much worse than what we have already seen. And it's important, it will be the responsibility of the international community, which has brought the world and Afghanistan and Afghan people to this stage. And so that's the most important thing. I would say that stability, support, humanitarian and otherwise, India is doing its bit, whatever it can. But then other countries need to do that so that the regime does not decelerate into something much worse in life.
The list of the Taliban violations of the human rights in Afghanistan is long and growing. Since the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan in August, a grave human rights crisis has been unfolding. Last month, Afghanistan's Taliban rulers ordered all the female presenters on TV channels to cover their faces on air. The statement called the order final and non-negotiable. Several female anchors and presenters had then posted their photos on social media, showing them with their faces covered with face masks during presenting programs. Prior to this, the Taliban had implemented a gender segregation plan in the western Herat province, where men and women are not allowed to sit together in restaurants, even if they are husband and wife. Many foreign governments have spoken out against the abuses, but it's not enough. These actions don't make the Taliban hurt. It's time for governments to turn consensus that the Taliban's actions are unlawful into coordinated actions that show the Taliban that the world is ready to defend the rights of Afghans. German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock has called for the international community to send Afghanistan's Taliban leadership the message that it is heading in the wrong direction.
We see, in my point of view, that the Taliban are heading towards the wrong direction, and therefore it is also crucial that economic supports need to be conditionalized with regard to the basic rights of the people. But this is also part of foreign policy. We have to be very honest. Our influence on what happens inside Afghanistan is very limited. It depends on the Taliban making rational choices in their own economic interest, and that is not what they are doing right now, and therefore we are supporting the people of Afghanistan with humanitarian relief and bringing out those who are endangered by their life.
Common Afghans are watching their rights vanish before their eyes. They need more from the world than concern. They need action.